Hello friends, welcome back to your channel Stock Dr. RR. Friends, today we are going to analyze Nasdaq, Dow Jones, S&P 500, gold, silver, crude oil, natural gas and copper futures. So friends, before we go and start our analysis, I would like you all to subscribe to this channel, hit the bell icon so that you will get all the future notifications. So before we go ahead, let's quickly go and see what the futures are saying us today. So stock making the biggest moves pre-market. They are saying Boeing, Coinbase, Pfizer, and more. So let's go ahead and see the pre-market. Wow. So pre-market is futures are in positive. Dow Jones is up by 0.5%, S&P by 0.3, and Nasdaq is 0.2. So overall, today's it looks to me that today market is in the positive territory, at least in the opening. So let's go ahead and see what index are saying us exactly. So let's come on the Nasdaq. In the Nasdaq, currently we see here Nasdaq, as I mentioned, you guys, uh, 14,500 was the support in the last week. If you have seen my last week video, I clearly mentioned that. So if you see here, it retested 14,500 and bounced back from there, right here. I mean, on hourly chart, it went to 14,500 and then it made a low of 14,400, but it respected the trend line, and from there it bounced back and it went till 14,700. So now as future is trading up by 33 points in the Nasdaq, right? I think if it stays above 14,700, then the first target should be clear cut. First target would be 14,800, right? And if it sustains and stays above that, then the next target would be 14,900. So 200 points upside from here minimum, right? This is what we can see here. Now with that, let's see day chart and what it says. The day chart, if you see here, right, 14,900. So now see, this is the range of this is the trend line resistance for the Nasdaq, right? So uh, now it has the psychological hurdle of 15,000, right? Uh, so once it start closing above 14,900, 15,000 will be the the next target, and I think it is achievable. Okay, so if it achieves 15,000, then there will be another rally from there. So we need to wait patiently and see whether it is staying above 15,000. But yes, as a trader, one can look position, to buy above 14,700 for the targets of 14,800 and 14,900. And where should be the stop loss? Stop loss for these trades will be quite below. Okay, so one can manage his risk. The stop loss is coming around, 14,000, uh, 14,550, exactly the low of this candle, and that should be on the closing basis, right? The ideal stop loss for this trade should be below 14,500, right? So where is the buy? Buy is above 14,700 for the target of 14,800 and 14,900, and stop loss is lying below 14,500 on the closing basis. All right. So this was about Nasdaq. Let's see Dow Jones. Now, if we see the Dow Jones here, Dow Jones. Okay, see here. One thing to observe. See, uh, downtrend followed by this bullish engulfing pattern, right? Again downtrend followed by bullish engulfing, or you can say bullish piercing pattern, and that too on the trend line. And now there was a downtrend, right? But there was no price action pattern, okay? But still it's respected the trend line support and now it is going up. So with this, you can predict that this index is going to go up from here, all right? And what should be the targets? So let's see here on the hourly zone, okay? So now it looks to me if it stays above 35,100, right? Then the first target would be 35,300. The second target would be 35,500. And once it starts trading above 35,500 and sustaining above that, then there will be again a good rally on this index. Why? Because 35,500 was the, you can say, uh, it made the high of 35,625. Okay, but I am saying that once it starts trading above 35,500, then it will take out the all-time high again, and there will be a fresh rally on this index. All right, so this is what I think. And there are two buy levels for Dow Jones. First buy level is here itself, right, for 35,300, and the second would be for 35,500. If by chance it retraces from here and come back to 34,800 levels, then there could be a one buying opportunity which leads towards the same targets: 35,100, 300, and 500. And the stop loss for this should be somewhere below this levels, which is nothing but 34,700. So this was about Dow Jones. Let's see what S&P 500 is saying. Now, for S&P 500, okay, this was a clear cut, you can say, trend channel, right? Trend line channel. And now here also you can see this was a bullish piercing downtrend followed by bullish piercing, then consolidation, and then bullish piercing here, again downtrend here, and the bullish piercing here. And this time downtrend followed by a kind of hammer, right? So again, the trend is saying it's in the uptrend. All right. So now let's do the hourly analysis and see what it says. The hourly analysis currently it is consolidating in this zone, correct? So, but in the hourly chart, the trend line support is here. So now once it starts trading 4458, then it can go towards 4469, and on staying above 4469, then definitely it should go towards 4480. Okay, on the contrary, the best opportunity to buy this, buy positions related to this index, right? If it comes back to this level, right, 4423, then this is the good opportunity, 4423 to 4430. This range would be the good opportunity to buy on the dips and then go for these three targets, right? 4480, 4448, 4458, and 4469. So this was about S&P 500. Okay, and now let's talk about four commodities. This is about gold, silver, and others. So for the gold, I have seen in the gold, it's a good breakout right now. Okay, on the gold futures. Okay, and one should look to buy this uh, commodity now itself. Okay, and on any retracement till 1791. Okay, remember, one should buy now also, and till 1791. Okay, for the target of minimum target of 1825, right? And the second target would be 1850. Friends, from last many videos, I mentioned that I am bullish in the gold. uh, if you remember, we made one position at 1760, right? And the second at 1720, and we made good profits. And now also we are getting one more opportunity to make, some money in this counter. All right. And where the stop loss lies, stop loss should be somewhere below 1718. Okay. One should play for two targets. It's 1825, 1850. These are the minimum two targets. On staying above 1850, there will be bigger targets on this commodity. So this was about gold. Let's talk about silver. In the silver, the same thing. Silver has given a breakout on the hourly chart, and immediate target, I'm looking towards is 23.80, right? So silver is also again same thing. Silver should be buy on any dips, right? Till 23.20, right? Means one can buy now at 23.50, and one can add second position at 23.25, and one should look for the target of 23.80, 24, and 24.40. The stop loss should be somewhere below 23, 22.80. This area should be the stop loss for this counter. And again, silver above, once it starts trading above 24.40, then there should be, there are higher targets for this till $25. So this was for the silver. Now let's talk about the crude oil, right? So in the crude oil also, you can see here on the hourly time frame, crude oil is extremely oversold, right? This can give a opportunity, right? In the shorter time frame, you can see here there was a downtrend, right? And downtrend followed by bullish engulfing pattern here, these last two candles, right? So immediate targets I can see for this security or this commodity is, okay, so the first target for this commodity would be near 64.50, second would be 65, and third would be 65.50, and the fourth would be 66. These four targets I'm looking for this commodity, right? Now, if it is not staying above $64, right, then definitely you can say that there is a rejections happening on this area, and it can immediately come towards 63 and $62. So one should be very careful with the stop loss. So this was regarding crude oil. The next commodity we need to talk is natural gas. So for the natural gas, you can see it was trading in the downtrend from the long time. Then it broke its resistance from the downtrend. It went up till 3.95, and now again it is uh, staying in this channel. So for the natural gas, absolutely there are buying opportunity, but with those levels. So remember, friends, always respect the levels. So now, to me, if I want to be buyer, I want to buy once it start trading above 3.95. What should be the target? First target would be 4.01. 2nd target would be 4.07, right? Is there any other buying opportunity? Yes, one is above 3.95. Now suppose it is not staying above 3.95 current and then it starts trading here, then definitely there would be one buying opportunity near 3.83. And what should be the target? Same, 3.90, 3.95, 4.01, and 4.07. All right. So this was about natural gas. The next commodity here we have is copper. Copper, if you see on the day chart, actually copper had buying opportunity here. It has created a bullish engulfing pattern. So friends, always focus on the price action, downtrend followed by a bullish engulfing pattern, right? So high probability to give a good run up from here, from 4.22, high possibility that it can go towards 4.40. Let's see on the hourly chart. So hourly chart is, consistently in this stock is this commodity is going up. If we draw trend line on the hourly chart, trend line should be like this. So two opportunities here, friends. The first is once it starts trading about 4.25, once it starts trading about above 4.25, then the first target is 4.35, second is 4.40, right? This is first opportunity to buy above 4.25. The second opportunity is if it drops here and come back to 4.15 level, then from this level again there is a buy opportunity for the target of 4.25 and 4.35. So, friends, this is all about the index and commodities we discussed. Uh, I hope this video will help to take your investment and trading decisions. Before you go, before you go, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the hit the bell button so that you will get all the future notifications. And don't forget to like, comment, and share it with your friends. Thank you.